Hello Pisces, and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading for the month of June. If you want to know more about the Astroflower reading, there is plenty of links in the description below. Very interesting what's going on here. You are into just coming through your end of your winter, moving into your spring period now, so it's the time to plant seeds for the going future. And there is a definite transition going on here with this one here on your relationship side. That'd be interesting to see, because that's your relationship side. This is the karmic path for this month going through. And this is the karmic path for the money side and the financial sides, where you've got to look at life a little bit differently. Maybe mix it up a bit at work or within your business or within your projects. And the overall energy that's flowing through you is that Hermit one. So the Hermit is shining through your understanding of life. Okay, this is week 1, this is week 2 of June, this is week 3, and this is week 4, where the two sort of combine together. Let's just see, let's go straight in there. If you're already part of the Astroflower family, I do thank you for your subscription and your support of this channel. It's very much appreciated. If you want to be part of the Astroflower family, it's not complicated, it's very easy. You just need to subscribe and click that bell. Let's just see what's going on. We're going to go straight for the energy that's flowing through the whole month, as it were, that Hermit sort of thing. It does come from the relationship side, from the emotional side of life. So I'm sitting under a cherry tree, and I'm gradually getting old cherry flowers sitting in my hair. Do apologise. Yeah, so it seems to be coming in from the relationship side. So it's almost as if like you in a position where you're sort of saying, if my relationships, if my life on the emotional side of my life, and that's relationships to do with your family, your friends, your community, your partner, if it's going to be like this, then therefore I want my business side to reflect that. And it's that understanding, I think, of the Hermit, of how you project that energy within your business or your job or your project or your, that sort of side of life. I think it's going to be coming more from the emotional sort of side more than anything else. I think the things that are going to happen for you within your relationships are going to make you look at your business side or your job in a different way. Let's have a look what's going on. So let's have a look straight in at this death and rebirth card here. That's coming from the outside as well. So I think it's more of a case of where you might have positioned yourself, where you're looking at the outside world, and the outside world is actually imposing a lot of things upon you. And you may feel that over the last month it's been a little bit tricky, a little bit suffocating. Maybe that's a little bit too strong. But the month of May felt like there was a lot of pressure from the outside world to do things, to actually be in a certain way that you may not necessarily want to be in. And that's what it feels like here. And it's sort of saying here, you've got this opportunity to be you. And in order to be you, you don't want to be, dried out by the outside world, of how harsh the outside world can be sometimes. And it may be a case of exploring those emotions to make it a lot more sort of fluid, a lot more sort of joyous around you and within you. Let's see what's happening on the first week of this month. Sorry about this. I just want to check the recording. Let's see what's going on the first week of June. This is where we feel it coming in as well still. It's almost as if like the wave's gone through, it's already crested, and then that water that comes in behind the wave is still pulling you backwards a little bit. So you may find that in the first week of June that there is relationships that are around you that just seem to be, zapping your energy a little bit. And maybe they need to be addressed, basically. Yeah, it's working honestly with other people. So I think it's a case of making your actions speak louder than your words. That's what it could well be here. And It could be a case of you're invited to a family dinner, but you prefer to have a little bit more space, and it's a case of sort of saying, going to that meal and sort of saying, when you know, leaving earlier than most people, saying, I do apologise, I've got things to do, and it just makes other people just kind of go, oh, okay, Pisces is having, you know, is having this sort of situation going on for them at the moment, and it's going to help you to realise your brighter future and position yourself according to the world around you. Yeah, I think action speaks louder than words within relationships that first week. Let's see what's going on in the second week. This same sort of thing, it does come from the outside world, but that pressure is coming from the outside world. But this here is pushing you forward. So it's almost as if these actions from the week before set up a position where you can accord your path in a different way, so have different relationships with other people that are around you. It doesn't mean changing every single relationship. This could be like a family thing. This could be friends or community thing. And it could be a partner thing as well. But it is a case of putting in place those changes or learning from those changes in order to see what comes up in the future. Two of Cups. So yeah, this is a forward moving thing. So I think if you do, you know, make your actions speak louder than words, I think it's going to be a very unifying force actually for you and your relationships that are around you. Let's have a look what's going on the third week. This is where you start building confidence, not only within yourself, but within the people that you can rely on around you. You know, people often say you can only, you know, you count your real true friends on one hand. That may well be true. It probably is. Is it true for me? Well, if I had a few more fingers, I think. But you know, it might well be two hands, two cups. That's what it might well be. So it might be a case of realizing that you got a lot more people that you can rely on than you think. You're not so alone. Not that you're alone, and I don't think I feel like that. It's not that you're kind of going, oh, there's no one loves me. It's not that, but it's a case of you realizing the power of the relationships around you, and that could be your family, friends, or your lover, and things like that. It's the realization of the power, the unification of your actions and your emotional sides. This is, you're going to realize your actions at the beginning of the month. This is really nice progression for you, Pisces. An amazing thing that you could actually pull out this month. A very, very productive time for you on the emotional side, Pisces. Very, very good. Let's have a look what's going on your financial side. We will be reading the fourth week, the combining of the two journeys at the end. Okay, let's just go on to your financial sort of side, your business sort of side. It's like the mechanics of life around you is set up in a way that's going to force you to approach things in a different way. So let's just say traditionally you're selling ice cream, the weather's not too hot, therefore you've got to sell ice cream in a different way in order to get the sales. And it's the mechanics of life on the outside that's imposing upon you of how you actually sell your ice cream. So it's sort of being on your toes in a way, and realizing that sometimes you've got to change or mix things up in order to get the best results from your job or from your business or from the financial world around you. Let's just see what's going on in the first week. This comes from you. So in this first week, it seems like you're going to be putting out there, going out there and getting that job, or going out there getting those contracts, or opening a new section within your shop or your new part of your business or your project. It's you pushing it out there, and that's what it seems like. So unseen. So exactly. So it's trying things. As you try the new line in your business, you don't know how the success is going to be, but you've got to try it out. It's the same with trying, you know, if you're in a job, it's trying new aspects in your job to see how it works. It's pushing the unknown. I think that's more of a case, and I shouldn't be afraid of doing that. I think it will help you see things in a different way. So in this week here, the first week seems very Yeah, very present, very full on. Yeah. Second week, let's see what's going on here. This is still pushing out from you, but this is almost as if it's you might be overwhelmed by your success. Keep pushing. It's like a wave coming in, and then the other wave that's getting pulled back out as on the beach. And as those two waves meet, and don't be afraid to keep pushing, even though you're being confronted with things. The Hierophant. So it's the expression of the higher self through understanding, of being able to produce happiness within your life. So you've got to force it, you've got to push it out there. That's why this stairway. The thing is, look, you've got these two here. So the hermit is all about going around the mountains and gradually getting up to the top and expressing his light of understanding, or their light, their understanding of the situation. Here is that you've done that process, and you know how to go up and get that light at any given time. And in the second week, as you push things out in the first week into the unknown, I think you're going to be getting things coming back. So it could well be good time to sign contracts, good time to engage in a new job or a new aspect of your business, and actually really put it into a daily practice, as it were, very religious. But be joyous about it, be happy about it, really enjoy that enthusiasm for life. Okay, and the third week, so this is the summer solstice week, so there is a bit of a change going on here. And it's definitely coming more now from the outside world. So it seems like it's finding that equilibrium, that balancing point within work and play. And I think this is where this whole aspect here of your relationship sides are going to start influencing your work side and your business side of life. So having that balance, having new ideas which will give you a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things and expressing how you feel about life. So allowing those ideas to come to the surface after you've been pushing in your business or your job, getting some results, and now you can see and get new ideas of how to push it forward. And I think it's got to be involved a bit more of taking into accordance of working hard and playing hard. Because Pisces, you'd work, and sometimes you forget about to play. Okay, so I think that's putting things into perspective and getting the ideas of how to put things into play. Okay, let's just have a look on the fourth week, the combining two. It's really building to a pinnacle, like a real moment. It's not quite there. I think it's more sort of maybe in July that's coming up. But you can almost, it's almost as if you've come through a forest, you come out that forest, and all of a sudden you see the peak of the mountain. And you kind of go, and that's where I'm going. That's what it's like. Lovers. So you got the Two of Cups and Lovers. I think this is where, I think this is a month here where you're going to realise that it's actually, work can only satisfy a certain aspect of your life, and actually the relationship side or your emotional sort of side will have a lot more, not necessarily effect upon you, but have a lot more importance to play within your life. Okay, there you go, Pisces. If you're part of the Astroflower family already, I do thank you dearly for your support of this channel. If you want to be part of the Astroflower family, it's very easy. Subscription, click the bell, and you're part of it. It'd be great to have you here. In the meantime, Pisces, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.